Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. Have you ever questioned why the marriages of certain well-known couples appear to be so ideal but ultimately fall apart? We'll examine Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck in greater detail today. Secrets, tales, and conjectures that might have destroyed their relationship have been discussed extensively. If you want to know exactly what went wrong in their marriage, read through to the end. You will be amazed at the backstories and unexpected turns that have transpired. From postponed tours to discussions that they might sell their house, we are delving deeply into the underlying causes of their marital issues. Pay attention to the end to make sure you don't miss any startling revelations. Ben Affleck, also referred to as Bennifer, and Jennifer Lopez have had a complex relationship. Early in the new millennium, they began dating. Because they gave the impression of being a stylish and intelligent couple who were constantly grinning in pictures and displaying endearing moments that attracted media attention, they were well liked by fans at the time. However, following their initial engagement, they did not get married. When they reconnected after years apart, many were taken aback. This time, it seemed different. They were married. Fans were ecstatic, believing they had discovered their soulmate, but there are rumors that things might have become worse. What took place? What specifically went wrong? And how did their once perfect tale turn from happily ever after to yet another heartbreaking tragedy? Keep checking back as we examine everything, including discussions in public and private. It was evident that Jennifer Lopez's marriage was struggling when her tour was postponed. Given that she is well known for her vivacious singing and dancing, fans were excited to see her perform. She had already scheduled a number of shows under the name This Is Me Now before changing it to This Is Me Live, but the tour was abruptly cancelled. At first, Jennifer gave personal justifications, saying she had to spend time with her loved ones. Then word got out that poor ticket sales were to blame. Another issue that was mentioned was rumors that her and Ben Affleck were divorcing. Did her relationship issues drive her to cancel all of her gigs? Or was her desire to be among her loved ones her only goal? The contradictory explanations left fans perplexed, and many believed her marriage was already in jeopardy. Despite Jennifer's statement that she was heartsick about disappointing her followers, the tour was canceled mostly owing to low ticket sales, according to multiple sources. Industry insiders claim that because her new album was not doing well, she swiftly changed the focus of the tour to her older songs rather than her more recent work. Fans who were hoping to hear new music were probably less inclined to get tickets. In renaming the tour from This Is Me Now to This Is Me Live, the greatest hits, she reportedly wanted to remind her followers of their favorite songs in an attempt to attract more fans. But not all issues seemed to be addressed by the change. Ultimately, it was all cancelled. While Jennifer and her employees stated that family issues were the main reasons, some conjectured that a combination of poor sales and personal stress was the true culprit. Another rumor that emerged during the discussion about cancelled shows was that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were divorcing. According to certain sources, Jennifer gave a clear schedule by specifying a date of separation. This suggested to admirers that things might have been challenging for a while. If true, that could help explain why she decided against going on tour. After all, it might be challenging to deal with marital issues while attempting to play at major performances. She may have felt compelled to take a break from public life in order to take care of personal affairs. Many admirers, however, felt she ought to have been more open and honest, which left them disappointed. Was she hiding her real goals in order to safeguard her reputation? Or was she just attempting to handle a personal matter as discreetly as possible? Either way, the delayed trip added to the growing sense that their marriage was in peril. For many years, there has been controversy surrounding Jennifer Lopez's alleged lip-syncing during some of her performances. This has often been mentioned in both large-scale award ceremonies and small-scale performances. Critics contend that when she doesn't perform live, her reputation as a top-tier vocalist deteriorates. One time, at a music awards ceremony, viewers said her vocals sounded too good to be live. On social media, posts like, "Don't deny us a real performance," and "Come on, sing for real," were common. Some fans were disappointed because they believed Bennifer could sing well without background tracks, even though many musicians utilize them to enhance their performances. Fans' reluctance to pay to watch an event that might not be fully live could also be a factor, according to certain conjectures, assuming the bad ticket sales claim was correct. Staff members and past workers who have come out over the years claim that Bennifer Lopez can be challenging to work with and often has very particular requirements for her dressing room, including certain candle types, temperatures, and other details. Bennifer Lopez disputes these claims, though. Bennifer Lopez has been charged for using other artists' voices or ideas without giving them due credit, beginning with the well-known I'm Real remix, in which some people assert that they can clearly hear Ashanti's voice, and continuing with the conjecture that other background vocals are the creation of other artists. These accusations have tarnished J.Lo's reputation for years. According to critics, by stealing these reference recordings, and Insid reported that there were rumors that Ben Affleck and Bennifer Lopez were not living together. He was allegedly spending time in a Brentwood home rather than living with Bennifer, which stoked speculation that their marriage was in serious jeopardy. Given that Ben has previously been open about his struggles with alcohol, several conjectured that he sought a break from the drama and stress. Another big red sign was the announcement that Ben Affleck and Bennifer Lopez had decided to sell the massive property in Beverly Hills that they had bought together. Despite spending over $60 million on the property and reportedly seeking for close to $65 million, they would likely lose money if it sold because of property taxes and other expenses. The timing was particularly dubious because there were allegations that they were not living together. According to reports, Bennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck did not sign a prenuptial agreement prior to getting married, which led to much debate about how they would split their wealth and assets in the case of a divorce. Bennifer didn't worry about a prenuptial agreement since she was so sure of their love, but her finances would be at risk if something went wrong. Ben Affleck's ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, has reportedly been extremely worried about the situation. Given that they have children together, many people assert that Garner still cares about Ben's well-being despite their divorce. Sources claim that Garner thinks Bennifer Lopez might be a good influence on him and help him stay on course. According to reports, Garner has visited Ben and urged him to maintain his marriage. The conversation has also touched on Bennifer Lopez's past romance with Sean Diddy Combs. Even though J.Lo and Diddy were one of the most gorgeous couples in Hollywood in the late 1990s, their relationship was turbulent. One well-known example is the shooting at a nightclub in New York, which led to a police chase and arrests. Bennifer was released following a brief arrest. Some claim she threw evidence out of a car window as they were trying to escape. Diddy's scandals, including serious accusations and settlements, have recently surfaced, despite the fact that many of these occurrences occurred decades ago. There is speculation that the celebrities who attended Diddy's freak-off parties could be held partially responsible for their failure to stop any wrongdoing. Because of her past association with Diddy, some individuals are worried that Diddy may be entangled in new legal or public relations issues. Stress from any reported legal troubles or negative publicity might easily damage her marriage to Ben, who could prefer a more peaceful life. Rosie Perez's memoir claims that Bennifer Lopez was challenging to collaborate with on a television show in the 1990s, in which they both had roles. Bennifer put on a good front, then yelled and bragged about how much better she was than the other dancers. Bennifer has denied similar rumors or said the media are overly dramatic. Conflicts between Bennifer Lopez and several other well-known female entertainers have been reported. Her well-known admission that she didn't know Mariah Carey led to a popular meme and a ton of online jokes. Mariah later asserted that J.Lo made money off of copying some of her musical samples due to the influence of her ex-husband, a powerful music entrepreneur. Additionally, J.Lo and Nicki Minaj clashed on American Idol. There might not be enough room, according to J.Lo. Critics often point to Bennifer Lopez's purported entitlement complex. She has built a successful brand in music, movies, television, fashion, and other media, so it's no secret that she is a great celebrity. However, according to several stories, popularity comes with a big ego. Her diva style is the subject of endless rumors, which range from requests for an all-white dressing room to refusals to even walk a few blocks. At least some of this is probably Ben Affleck is a talented actor and director, but he also has personal problems, especially with his sobriety. Jennifer Lopez's schedule seems to be really busy, and she has continuously shown that she is confident, famous, and dedicated to her work. Having two distinct personalities in the same house may be challenging, particularly when they are being followed around by paparazzi cameras. Celebrity unions. Some insiders claim that Ben and Jennifer have different goals for their kids and careers. Known for her insatiable need to be in the spotlight, Jennifer frequently releases new music or projects in addition to well-known TV shows and tours. Ben seems to prefer spending more time with his family in a more laid-back environment, even though he is involved in Hollywood. Photographs still occasionally depict them wearing their wedding bands in spite of all these accusations. Instead of going their own ways, may they work out their differences? There is always a chance that they'll work things out through counseling or compromise. After all, their reunion after a protracted separation suggests that they were genuinely in love. The real world isn't always nice, though. Sometimes the difficulties become too much. A number of factors, including missed performances, diva demands, tour cancellations, suspected lip-syncing, rumored splits, real estate sales, and much more, seem to have contributed to the breakdown or at least strain of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's marriage. As promised, I hope you stayed until the very end. We talked about everything, including music scandals and domestic drama. If you learned anything new, watch for any formal announcements from them or their representatives. There is still room for their story to take a different turn. I want to thank you again for watching and being there for me the whole time. Remember that there's always more to learn, so stay tuned for more insightful celebrities.